Do you feel like finding good sounds and samples would be a hassle? Not to mention time consuming as fuck? Because I know I sure as hell did when I started. When I first started learning the MPC, I thought I was gonna need a record player and a fucking mountain of records, and in order for me to get samples and sounds that I wanted, I'd have to spend hours and hours, you know, listening to just all these records trying to find what I needed. And that sounds fun, don't get me wrong. Like I love that whole side of things, but when you got a family and a job, I quite honestly, I don't have time for that shit. And so to get around this problem I have, I found this sweet website called Splice. And honestly, I could get any fucking sound or sample I could ever need. And literally, I could be sitting on the shitter, just fucking stacking samples for the next time I'm on my MPC, and I'm ready to go. So in this video, I'll show you how to sign up for Splice, how to link Splice to your MPC, and how to find, download, and load samples onto your MPC. Okay, so it's pretty simple, really. Just sign up for an account. It does cost a little bit of money, but I think you can start, yeah, you can start for $1 a month and then cancel it if you don't like it. But I'm pretty sure I signed up for this one, but go ahead and do whatever one you want, and then we can move forward once you have an account. Okay, so now that you signed up for Splice and you're all good there, you're gonna want to go to your MPC and either make sure you're hooked up to the internet via Wi-Fi or Ethernet cord on the back. Once you've done that, go to your preferences and you'll see down at the bottom here, there's actually a Splice option. Click on that and then we'll go to get login code. So once you do that, it gives you a code down here and it says to link your device to Splice, visit splice.com/link and enter this code. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, now that we have our code, we'll go to the splice.com/link that it says to go to. So we'll go to that and it says to enter the code. So we'll enter the code we were given. Link your device. Your device has been successfully linked. You may close this window. Okay, and then on the MPC, it says your device is now connected to Splice. And then it says your username and say okay. And you'll see up here, you have your username and it says that we're logged in. So we're all good to go. We now have our Splice account linked to our MPC and we're ready to rock. Okay, so now that we have Splice set up and it's linked to our MPC, now we can just go on to Splice. I honestly normally do this on my phone, but you can go on your computer or whatever and just go to sounds and you can go through, there's tons of shit on here. Like there's so much shit on here. Check them all out. If you find something you like, you go here, click on it, and then you'll see that there's just a shit ton of samples within these packs. So you can just different sounds, different loops, different whatever. So okay, say we want to get this one, so you'll just go to the plus sign here. It says 1 credit, hit the plus button, say we want this one too, hit that one, and say we want this one here. So now that you've added those to your samples, they'll just pretty much seamlessly go to your MPC. So you got to do one thing, and I'll show you that real quick here. Okay, so there's one more step here to get your samples onto your MPC. So go to your menu page here, and then you'll go to Preferences. And then in here, you'll go down to the bottom, you go to Splice. And then you go check for update. And because we added 3 earlier, it says number of samples available, 3. So you just click sync. Your download from Splice is completed. We got 3 new ones on there. So bam, that's pretty much it. So, okay, so if you want to find where your samples are after you sync them onto your MPC, just go to browse. And because I'm saving mine on my SD card, this is my SD card. And you'll see Splice. Hit that. Then you have all these categories. It'll kind of categorize everything, but I'll just go to all my samples. And then I can go through them all. They're all right here, so you know, it's easy as that. And like I said before, I don't really do this on my computer a whole lot. I'll do it on my phone, and like the title says, like I'll literally be sitting there taking a shit, and I'll just be stacking samples all day, and the next time I come to my MPC, I just go back to preferences, like I showed you. I'll come back here, I'll go to Splice, I'll check for updates, and I'll sync everything I was loading up while I was taking a shit, or whatever I was doing. I had to be taking a shit, but yeah, and then I'll sync them all up and I'm ready to go. So yeah, pretty cool, eh? Okay, so now that we got Splice all set up and we got it linked to our MPC, check out this next video here and I'll show you how you can chop this shit up and turn it into a beat.